And we are live. Welcome back to Irons United. I know you've just tuned in with Stell and Nigel, who brought to you the team news update. But we are here for a live watch along. We're going to have some guests coming on throughout the show, halftime, start of the game, etc. We'll talk you through our thoughts, opinions. Listen, we're just going to have a bit of a banter, have a bit of a laugh. Just get your comments in and let us know your thoughts on things like the team lineup, etc. Matt, with 6 minutes before the game starts, what's your thoughts on the lineup for West Ham and the inclusion in particular of Lanzini?
I do think that's a bit of a surprise one, but I don't know. I'm guessing he had to pick between one of Lanzini and Anderson, and I guess Lanzini did more in training. I don't know. You could have picked either. Really, It looks like he's gonna. I don't know. Thing is, we won't know until this kicks off whether Lanzini is going to sit in a midfield three or whether he's going to push up further to Antonio. I'm hoping that's what it's going to be. And maybe just, he tried to get Anderson to do that. Is it the Wolves game he started him, tried to get him to play as number 10, and it just didn't work really well. He didn't really get on the ball. So maybe he's hoping that's Lanzini's more natural position.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was kind of an obvious team, Ogbona's come back in. I'm guessing Noble must be carrying a knock because he's not in the team at all.
Yeah.
But apart from that...
They've just had him on the camera there. He's sitting in the sidelines. He's got his West Ham mask on. Is it needed? Was it needed that he had to be either rested or, you never want to wish upon an injury, but is it an opportunity for West Ham trying to progress?
He probably did need a rest, but I put this in the chat, and I don't actually know, but I'm sure there's a ridiculous stat of how many games we've played when we haven't won when he hasn't played. I don't know the last time we actually won when he wasn't in the not even in the starting lineup, but when he was in the squad, because he either starts or comes off the bench. Yeah, he's played 28 of our 29 games this year, which at 33, is he 33 now? 32, 33?
Yeah,
he's getting on a bit, so obviously he can't do it. He said after the West Brom game he can't do it all the time.
Yeah,
and maybe Moyes has just gone, you need a rest.
Yeah,
and he's given the captaincy to Rice, so. And he seems to be the one that does care and he's shouting about. But is he going to be one to actually have the go at other players? I don't know.
Yeah. And Augie brought back into the side?
I thought it was the obvious one. Nothing against Balbuena because he did a good. He played well the last game.
Yeah.
But most modern managers now prefer having a left-footed and right-footed centre-back partnership. And obviously Balbuena and Diop both being right-footed is a bit iffy. To be fair to Ogbonna, he's been the best defender this year. He's been, our best defender this year, which surprises me because even I don't generally rate him, but I can't argue with it. He's been our most consistent defender. Again, harsh on Balbuena because you always say you don't change. I suppose you don't say you don't change your winning team, but we conceded 2 goals. But he didn't actually play badly.
No, of course. What do you think then about? So they're showing the team on the telly just now, and obviously 4-5-1, Lanzini in behind. Antonio, that's where he wants to play, and I know he's not been on form obviously for pretty much a long time pre-injury, but I'm not in the camp of saying we need to sell Lanzini or anything, and I don't know if I'm just putting too much hope on the fact that maybe he will come back to some form of fitness anytime soon, and it's a big game tonight for him to come back in and try and prove something, isn't it?
See, on the flip side, I was sell Lanzini. The problem is at the moment, I don't think you could because I don't think he's played well enough for anyone to actually bother buying him.
Yeah.
You're right, though. I think Moyes, again, when Moyes came in last time, he put Arnautovic on, and Arnautovic was like, you're my guy now, and then Lanzini fed off him. And it seems to be Moyes is still hanging on to the fact that he wants the Lanzini from 18 months ago, which we haven't seen. That injury, when he should have gone to the World Cup, has massively hampered his career. He's never been the same since. And it is a massive chance for him. But Moyes, with the options on the bench, I don't think Moyes would have played him unless he'd seen enough in training. Because don't forget, we've had, 8 games since our last game now? So they've had training. So he must be doing something in training for Moyes to go, you know what, you're getting a chance.
Yeah.
With Anderson, Wilshere and Yarmolenko on the bench, any one of them 3 could play that position behind Antonio.
100%.
Especially considering the fact that you've got 5 subs now. So, you could have started a Yarmolenko or a Wilshere. No, they only get 45 minutes. Well, it's fine. I've got 5 subs. I can make one sub at half time, and then you've still got 4 subs. So he must have shown enough, and hopefully he is.
Sorry to interrupt you there. A good scene of Sir Trevor Brooking sitting on his own with the West Ham mask on, about to watch the game or about to kick off. I think what's happening, am I correct in saying this, Matt? Because we know you're a little bit behind on the watch along. I'm going to bring Stell in, and then you're going to hopefully join us at halftime again.
Yeah.
Don't want to ruin the game for you because I know you're slightly behind, and we can be slightly ahead.
Yes, yeah, I've just got Trevor just come up now on my screen.
Yeah, there's an example. Any kind of last thoughts before you come back in at halftime, before you sit and watch the game and enjoy yourself?
I hope they play somewhat positively. As long as we see like someone alongside Anderson, Lanzini pushing up alongside him, to give them something to worry about going backwards, because their defence isn't good. They can see goals, Chelsea. I've got a lot of Chelsea friends at work today, and I've been going around saying to them, mate, you've got an easy 3 points tonight. It's a 3-0 win for you. It's a throwaway game. And they're all genuinely shitting themselves that we're going to turn up and get something because they think it's just what we do. So I hope we go out and give it a go because they're worried. They know they can see goals and they think we're going to do something.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll turn up one for the fixture books for once. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, Matt, thanks for joining us for the start of the show. We'll see you at halftime. We'll bring Stell in. Stell, are you there, mate?
Hello, mate. I am.
Yeah, good.
I think
Matt,
I'm lagging well behind you
No worries,
two
mate.
because I'm looking at Lampard at the moment on my screen.
Yeah, we'll catch up with you at halftime, Matt.
Yeah, no worries.
Take it easy, mate.
So I don't know how many minutes I'm behind you.
Still, when it kicks off, they're kneeling down just now. What I'll do is I'll press pause and catch up with yourself.
Cool.
Just to interestingly, I thought it was quite interesting. Chelsea are actually that's kick off now. So I'll wait for the timer to come up and then I'll tell you a time and then we'll press pause. But Chelsea are winning their new strip tonight.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Quite interesting. What's your team news? Quite a good show. Thanks for doing that, Stell. Obviously, I know you and Nigel were on it there. Interesting points you were making. Kante's inclusion. Ross Barkley gets a start tonight. I think we pretty much predicted that.
Pulisic has made it.
Yeah, he's made it. But hold on a second. What I'll do is I'm on 33.
Yeah, well, I'm about 40 seconds behind you. They're kneeling down at the moment.
Oh,
That's
really?
How far behind, yeah, that's how far behind I am.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah, and I'm on, right, they've just kicked off, so let's have a look at
seconds.
Time. It's a lot of seconds, mate. So I don't know. I mean, our audience are going to be ahead of us as well if you...
Well, no, it depends on what they do. I mean, they'll they seem to people are saying, no, don't pause, no, don't do this.
Yeah, see, no, don't. I think don't pause. Just don't tell me when Chelsea score. But they're going for it. I mean, I'll give you a general overview. Chelsea are going for it tonight, and I was chatting with Nigel on the Team News video. They've got something to play for. They're not far off they're not far off the top 4, top 5, are they? And if Man City don't win their appeal, then Champions League can go right down to 5th place, something like that. So, it's interesting, isn't it? Abrahams, we joked about it in the preview show yesterday. Hasn't scored for God knows how long. He's starting tonight. So, by the way, I'm just showing everyone the new shirt. What do you think of the new shirt? Oh, sorry, it's the 2015 shirt. There you go.
So we're 2 minutes in. Chelsea, sorry, that was good. Sorry, Chelsea just had an attack there, but West Ham cleared the ball out fairly well.
Right.
But no team yet. 2 minutes in have got a hold of the ball properly, and just both teams are just trying to settle into the game a little bit. But West Ham are pressing ever so slightly. But there's big gaps. I'm starting to see the big gaps already opening up between Lanzini and Antonio.
Yeah, because our midfielders will be told to sit back.
Yeah.
And they will not be told to help the striker. And Antonio will just be playing that lonely game up front on his own. And we need to. This is what we've been kind of talking about. We need to start going for the game. We need to start going for it. We need to start showing what we've got in attack, because we're better in attack, ironically, than we are in defence. That's the irony of it.
Well, again, what I'd noticed from last couple of games, was Bowen's tracking back ability. He's just done it again there. Chelsea went on the attack and they tried to feed a ball over to the corner, but Bowen intercepted just outside the 18-yard line and cleared the ball away. I mean, he has got that ability, and the thing is, if he's that sort of player, then we don't mind. You know, it's the kind of debate they talk about Anderson not tracking back, and sometimes you look at a player like him, you think, do you want him to do it? But Bowen in particular there, I mean, he's got the ability to get back and forth, but now Chelsea have pinged the ball into the far corner on the edge of the 18-yard box, blocked by Fredericks. So it's a corner now to Chelsea. I'm happy to pause still.
It will help me, mate, because I'm on 306, 307 at the moment.
Oh, wow, you're literally 50 seconds.
50 seconds. It's gone even slower.
50 seconds.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot to. But let me try something, mate. Hang on a minute.
Well, I'll let you do that while I'll watch it.
Don't pause it. I'm gonna try something out and see if this works.
Oh, got a save by just a Azpilicueta. No, who was that? Alonso. Willian. Ping bong. And he's just tried an overhead kick, but it's Azpilicueta has tried something. It's just
I'm glad you can pronounce it as well as I can.
But I mean, key factor for me tonight is West Ham just need to get a hold of the ball, play a bit of football, even if it means we just keep it in the midfield, keep it. But I mean, we've been intercepted there in the middle of the park. Ross Barkley's breaking into the West Ham, passes out wide to Willian, who's on the edge of the 18-yard box, feeds it through, tries to ping it back short, low at the edge of the box, but Rice is now striding forward. Rice captain tonight, thoughts?
Yeah, good move. With Noble out, there are probably only two players that could possibly be captain. It'd be either Rice or Ogbonna. So I don't have a problem with Rice being captain. I think that's a nice little boost. It's a nice little reminder to Chelsea that he's our player.
Yeah,
he's not theirs. You know, so I think it's a good move. I think it's a good move.
So I mentioned there, Declan Rice kind of took the ball out from the 18-yard line. He attacked. He moved forward. The problem with that attack from West Ham was the static around him. And at one point, it was a 1-2 with Antonio. And then you looked around and it was just Declan Rice up top himself.
This is the problem, you know, because if you're set up to play defensively, your mindset is defensive, and you know you're not going to be making the runs to help the front line. And because probably what the team's been told is if someone moves forward from the midfield, then someone's got to drop back and defend. You know, yeah. So what we need is when we've got the ball, when we're attacking, we need 3 or 4 players attacking at the same time.
Absolutely.
We're getting comments in about the kit. Kit's not great. Kit's okay, not great. West Ham colours and style. It's not the celebration of 125 years. Wasted opportunity.
Just a bit of news on the kits. As you all know, we're official partners with Umbro, and I was talking to my contact within Umbro today, trying my best to get a couple of sneaky pictures, but it never happened, unfortunately. I'm still working on it, so don't worry. Interestingly enough, though, he mentioned to me that he's really excited to see the West Ham fans' reactions to the second and third strip, and in his opinion, they are definitely the better strips.
So, but he didn't give you any photos.
He's not a West Ham fan. He's not. I know the team he supports, but I've been speaking to him for nearly 3 years now. Still, so we've built up a nice relationship, and I mean, he was no reason to lie to me. So, in his opinion, he said to me, "Wow, we've got a fan watching from Thailand. Brilliant. Good morning to you,
good evening, John. Or good morning, John.
Yeah.
Good to have you on, mate.
So,
thank you for watching with us.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the strips. Again, we'll do some competitions when they've released.
We know what the second kit's going to be. It's going to be the traditional 60s sky blue with 2 thick claret stripes. Did he tell you what's happening with the third kit?
No, he didn't give me too much away, but he just said he's really. I've pushed. I went back and I've pushed for a little bit more information, so we'll get a hold of it. And I'm assuming
Did you push enough? Did you push enough for us to have kits for nothing.
If only. For anyone that's watching, we don't get kits for nothing. It'd be great if we did, but
No, we absolutely don't. Look, I'm having to make do with a 5-year-old kit.
a 5-year-old kit. I thought that was this season's, mate.
Oh, there you go. There you go. How many times are we going to do that joke tonight?
8 minutes in, and what we've noticed is already Chelsea have 68% possession, and that's probably another sign of what's.
And what we've just seen is, we clear the ball from our defensive lineup. Antonio was on his own and can't do anything with it. He's got 1 against 4 at the back there, and you just want West Ham to move forward as a unit, don't you?
Oh yeah. Well, I think we have. Oh, we do. Our half-time man is joining us.
Joining us early. Maybe he's half an hour ahead of us.
I'm just sorting out this camera. 2 seconds, mate. It's been a bit of a.
So as Anton said, a lot of possession Chelsea's way. We're breaking again. We've intercepted the ball. Played out to the wing. Antonio on his own again there. Lanzini moving forward. Ball's in the Kepa's hands. So nothing to go there. Chelsea start again at the back. We drop as soon as Chelsea get the ball, we just drop right off. We've got 11 players behind the ball. 9 of those are in our half.
Absolutely.
And that's what. And now Lanzini's dropped in our half as well. So it's evident what Moyes has told them to do. Moyes has said quite clearly, when you've lost the ball, drop.
Azpilicueta on the left there, crosses in low. What I noticed, it's cleared out to Willian on the edge of the box, cuts inside, shoots from distance, Fabianski saves. Stel, what minute are you on?
9:37.
Yeah, it's a big distance. Alf, just give us a thumbs up. Are you coming on soon or... Is that a thumbs up?
That's a thumbs up. Because we can't hear him. He thinks...
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Alf, can you hear us?
We couldn't hear you when you weren't on.
Oh, okay. All right, lads. How are we? Sorry, I'm a little bit late.
No problem. No problem. Right. In fact, you've come at a good time because I'm going to actually go and eat food whilst watching my lagging 10 minutes.
Nothing changes there.
Yeah, I'm on 10:26. I'm on.
So you're ahead of me. Even you're ahead of me. That's weird.
Right, I'll press pause and catch up yourself then, Alf, and we'll let Stel go and get something to eat.
All right, lads. See you in a little while.
All right, shut up. Right, there we go.
I'm on 11:17.
Oh, crikey, you're way ahead of me. You're about half a minute ahead. Okay,
we'll get up. Let me know when you're at 11:17. So again, if you're tuning in tonight, we're doing a live watch along, just having a bit of banter, watching the game, seeing what we can discuss, see what kind of information we can bring to you, and having a bit of a laugh, I suppose you could say. What minute are you on now, Alf?
Sorry about that. I'm on 11:24.
All right, you're slightly ahead of me now, so let me bring it back. 11:34 I'm on.
Yeah, I'm just 11:34 now.
Right.
So Antonio is just about to take the throw in.
Yep. So check, pings it, Bowen inside the box. Oh, decent attempt by Diop. The referee gives a free kick in favour of Chelsea.
So yeah, I've missed the first 10 minutes then, lads. So how are we getting on, Anton?
Possession, high level of possession from Chelsea.
Yeah,
they're pressing a lot more. There are big gaps opening up between West Ham's strike force and midfield, albeit now I'm looking at it, Lanzini has pushed forward again with Antonio, but you'll probably see the gap open up quite quickly again, which it looks like it is. Been okay. It's been okay. Chelsea have had a few attempts already. Looks like they're attacking a lot down our right side, their left side. So Fredericks put the pressure. West Ham putting a lot of pressure on right now. I mean, we've got 4 players in their 18-yard line and they've got possession. but we've won the ball back, and that's what we need to see. Antonio on the edge of the 18 box. If he's through, he shoots. Oh my God!
Go on! Oh!
Do you know what? Do you know what the difference was there? Huge difference there.
Just pressure.
We pressed.
Yeah, just pressure. This sort of
huge amount of pressing. I think I mentioned that there was like 4 or 5 players putting the pressing on Chelsea. They couldn't cope. They can't cope when teams, when West Ham do that. We've done it against Liverpool. They can't cope. And Antonio has had to do a lot of work. He's pushed through the 18-yard box. He had 3 players in and around him. He's shot wide. He's got a ball again. He's got the ball, gets shoots. Oh, it's nearly fell through to Lanzini, but Willian's cleared it out onto the right for the Chelsea player to ping it out. Now West Ham are pressing, putting so much pressure on the mouth.
Yeah, and it works when they do it.
Fabianski.
So who's in our starting lineup? Because I've actually missed that as well. Just run through the starting lineup. So you got Fabianski at the back.
Let me get the team for you. Well, you can see it at the bottom there. Fabianski, Creswell, Oggy, Diop, Fredericks. Rice is captain. Noble's out. We're not too sure why. We think it's a hamstring. Souček, Bowen, Fornals, Lanzini, and Antonio.
All right, okay.
Decent amount of pressure by West Ham. So Chelsea have got the ball now in West Ham's half. Kante's driving forward out to Azpilicueta. Pings the ball in. Oh, finds Willian on the edge of the box. Good cross in from Chelsea. Oh, Declan. Who was that? Fredericks. Well done. Bowen. Souček on the wing. Tries to go for a long ball. But the Chelsea player. I think we've lost Alf. Just bear with us. It'll be myself just for now until Alf comes back. Chelsea pinging the ball through again down the left-hand side with Azpilicueta. I mean, they're obviously attacking that side and leaving... But Fredericks is standing up to him. Ross Barkley cuts inside around Bowen. Back to Kante. Now the ball's sticking in our half and they're putting the pressure on. But Fornals is fed back to Bowen, who clears the ball long. Leaves it for Antonio to chase 2-on-1. He's putting the pressure on Rudiger, yeah. But Chelsea have the ball and are starting to clear out again. What I'm noticing here, Alf, again, though, is Lanzini. And is that Fornals? Fornals has dropped on the inside now. So Lanzini's out, been pushed out to the left, and Fornals has gone through the middle. So quite quickly, from the start of the game, it was Lanzini in behind Antonio. And already in 15 minutes, it looks like, let me see, just to double check that. Yeah, Lanzini, is that...
So is Rice playing holding midfield, or is he still
check through the middle? Sorry, finding Bowen. I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing here. Fredericks running forward with Bowen.
Yeah,
he's trying to take on too many players and being dispossessed of the ball. But I'm just trying to figure out. It looks like Fornals is sitting more central now. He never started the game in that position.
Yeah. Well, look, if they can keep this pressure up, if they can keep this intensity up, we'll do well. We'll stop Chelsea playing a little bit, or give them a game. But it's whether we can keep up with it, keep up the focus and concentration. That's the big thing here.
Deckers is doing the protecting with Souček. Souček's obviously pushing a little bit more forward, trying to be the box to box. But they're attacking a lot down the left wing. Azpilicueta, Diop cleared it. Willian on the edge. Finds Rice. Lanzini on the ball with Fornals. Fornals back. Plays a duff ball out. Willian halfway in West Ham's half.
Yeah, that was...
I'm really intrigued to see what he's done there with Fornals and Lanzini. Fornals is playing quite high up. A bit of pressing again by West Ham.
It's whether and Lanzini, when he's playing up, getting closer to Antonio, whether he's going to leave a big gap behind him, and whether Chelsea can exploit that as well. So right now you can see they're moving up in a 2.
Good.
And now then Lanzini's dropped off about half a yard. Now he's picked it up.
good pressing by West Ham, though. I mean,
Yeah.
First 5-10. Oh, good cross in there from Kante, but cleared by Ogbonna.
Good.
But the problem is when we clear, we've never got a man there to go and collect that, and that's what you kind of need Rice and Souček to be in to do, is clear that second ball.
So already we can see in the last sort of minute or so, we're just starting to drop off just a little.
Yep.
That's now whether we can...
Antonio through the left against Azpilicueta.
Nice and turn, Antonio. Go on, skin him. Oh.
Is he giving a free kick? No, he's not. Shoulder to shoulder, yeah.
What time?
And I apologise, guys. I've been saying Azpilicueta when it's actually been Alonso. I've been getting the wrong one. I've mixed them up on the wrong sides. Alf.
Yes. 18
minutes in. I know you've just cut in there the last kind of 10 minutes, but it's been all right.
Yeah. Of what I've seen so far, it's looking good. But then again, we started reasonably well against.
It's from distance. Fabianski, sorry.
Yeah, good. We started reasonably well against Tottenham until the first water break. So this is the thing. We're coming up to the water break now. Let's see if we've got the fitness and the tactics to see this game out.
Is it 20 minutes they do the break on?
Should be 22, I think it is, usually, or thereabouts.
Cool. A couple of minutes to go for that. Again, though, West Ham putting pressure on it. Kepa's got the ball. Chelsea centre-half, feeding it back again to the keeper. Antonio's up there himself. But the minute West Ham play that pressure on, they do panic at the back, but we've kind of backed off again a little bit. Found the ball out wide to Azpilicueta. Feeds straight through to... Oh, they've dummied it. Oh, he's missed that. I do not know how he's missed that.
Oh, crikey.
You would have thought he would have scored that. I think it was Pulisic that just...
Got to see. I mean, who was on the left-hand side first? Just left it wide open on the left-hand side.
So Azpilicueta's fed the ball through. It looks like Barkley's gone for it. He's dummied it. Tammy Abraham has dummied it. And it's left it with Pulisic, who's tried to ping it roughly from the penalty box, top right-hand corner, and it's gone wide.
Yeah, I've got to say, this is... it's starting to concern me a little bit now. They're already starting to a couple of times, and we've left gaping holes at the back as well.
But it's an inconsistent 20 minutes. It's an inconsistent West Ham. It's like we've pressed twice, we've sat back twice.
Yep, absolutely.
Just press and press and press. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the scores before you came on there, Alf, but Bournemouth got beat by Newcastle 4-1. The goal difference has dramatically. I think there's 5-6 goals in it. From the two teams below us, so that's definitely helped us.
Look, if we can get a draw here tonight, I think we'll be doing well. I think that will help us a lot. Pray for a draw. Well, dream of a win, but pray for a draw. That's all I can say.
You better not. Oh, Gonagi, just get rid of it. That's it. So Abraham just tried to take on every single West Ham player there, but Oki done well enough to hit it out for a Chelsea.
Ogbonna did well there. Shielded, used his strength, his experience there, held off for Tammy Abraham. Just shielded it out. Did all right.
Get your comments in and let us know your thoughts on the first 20 minutes of the game. How do you think West Ham have defended? What did you think of our attacks so far? I mean, some of the comments coming in from the guys in the chat we're in just now, valid point. I mean, imagine if Antonio could shoot.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, sometimes it's like that in football, though, is that you don't get many chances, many opportunities. So if you do get an opportunity, you got to make them count.
Yeah.
And, we full nails in the first two games as well. He had 2 opportunities. Another striker might have got those in. Antonio has had a couple of efforts as well that just haven't really been that great. So, or on target, I should say.
But I mean, it's just Bowen tackling on the right hand side. But if he could shoot, feed him inside. Oh, go on, Antonio. Oh, he just took a back step, but he's got to use his strength. Antonio's just outside the 18-yard box and kicks it out for a goal kick.
But
the thing is, though, he is that sort of striker that Well, so he's not a striker.
I think just there we saw Antonio just waiting for the ball, trying to ask for Bowen to feed him into. It was almost like he wasn't really reacting like a striker because he's not a striker. Yeah. He wasn't sort of peeling off, inviting Bowen to chip it over or to feed it through. He was kind of saying, right, play it to feet, static, and then he'll move. And that's not what a striker should be. You should be inviting the run, inviting the through ball, on the half turn, on the last man, on the half, the shoulder, as it were. But that's not his fault. That's not a criticism of him. That's just because he's not a striker,
But the intriguing thing about it is, I wonder if he was a great finisher. He does find himself in good positions up there.
He does.
That's what's good about him. And if he could put that ball in the back of the net, maybe he wouldn't be playing for West Ham.
If we've got, and if we've got, if we get better service and closer service to him, whether Lanzini, Bowen, Fornals, whether they can get up, but not leave gaping holes behind, then, I think we've got a chance. Well, here we go. Look, this is the key moment, really, for us. You kind of wonder, this is the water break.
Yep.
What tactics will, Lamps change, and how will Moyes react to it?
I mean, it has been a kind of key part to us since we've come back, because it does seem to be that this is potentially where we start to have problems.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, that's the thing now. Is he going to keep up the pace? Can these players keep up the pace? Is he going to use the subs, all 5 subs tonight? Well, this is an interesting one as well. This is the thing that we've all been kind of talking about.
That's us kicked off again. Are you back there? Yeah.
Just kicking off now. I'm on 29.
Just quickly have a little cheeky. So Souček in the middle of the park clears up the ball through to Lanzini, takes on a player, feeds out Antonio on left. He's in the inside of the 18-yard box. He's looking back the way. Creswell, big cross in. Someone running towards it.
Go on.
Lonzo's cleared it. Dick Fredericks has got hold of the ball, still inside the Chelsea half.
Nice
Dick Rice is clearing up. He's got the ball. He feeds it out to Bowen on the right-hand side.
Nice.
Fornals is looking for the ball. Fredericks again got a hold of the ball, feeds it back to Diop, who's looking all around Bowen.
Looking for the ball.
Possessed.
Oh.
Barkley feeds out to Willian and Chelsea on the counter-attack. It's just how we deal with the counter-attack. We've got to get men behind the ball there and start pressing them. But good tackle by Augie. Again, Alf, the minute we press in numbers.
Yeah. Well, you can see there when we're on the attack. Is it Creswell on the left-hand side there? Yeah. Halfway up the pitch. He was asking, screaming for it. But when the ball was then passed through, we lost possession by Souček, I think it was. He left a gaping hole behind him. And that's the problem. If you're not going to make good use of your advancing players, then there's going to be massive spaces for Chelsea to exploit. I mean, it's only natural that's going to happen,
Alf, I really want to celebrate a goal.
Oh, yeah, me too.
During, since the fact that the fans can't be in the stadium, I want to know what it feels like to celebrate a goal, knowing that no one can be there.
Let's have a phantom goal. Yeah! Anybody watching,
please do me a favour. Do not tune out. Even more so, do not tune out come half time, because you are in for a treat. This
am I? Are you?
Sorry?
Are we? Are they?
They are in for a treat, Alf. You know what I'm talking about.
Do I? I don't know. You might have to text me now. Send me a WhatsApp message. Tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. I have to get my pen and paper out. Hold on.
Yeah, you do. Fredericks has cleared the ball onto the edge of the box. Ross Barkley has found Alonso on the left, who's pinged in low. Unfortunately, Souček has cleared the ball out low for a Chelsea throw-in. Again, 27 minutes in. Let us know your thoughts on the game so far.
Rubbish. Here we go.
Barkley is a footballer. I really, really like him. I think he's a great player.
Yeah.
You know, the ball got fed through to him in the middle there, and he didn't actually. I don't think he touched the ball, but he'd done enough to confuse the West Ham player, and it fed through to Abraham. He's just the sort of player that we lack at West Ham.
Yeah, absolutely.
That proper flair, creative. I mean, maybe we've got it on the bench. Maybe we've got it on the bench in Wilshere, and we need to give him a chance. Good on you, Antonio. Unfortunately, again, dispossessed.
The thing is, I mean, do you think the players have actually got any real confidence in what Moyes is trying to teach them, or the tactics he's trying to get them to play? I'm not so sure they are. I'm not so sure they're totally convinced by it. And they can say all they like, but I think they're kind of buying into the fact, well, we're not going to win this game, we're not going to win that game. But I'm still not sure. When Moyes is coming out and talking about a jetty and not really saying, well, I don't know much about him, maybe you know more about him than I do, that doesn't really fill me with confidence, I've got to say.
Yeah, that's true. Giroud on the bench for Chelsea.
Oh yeah, we'll be signing him in the summer. We need a decent striker.
Yeah.
Oh, don't drop your drink.
Having big problems here.
Oh, he's a nail biter. No, we can't have him in the ranks. No, definitely not a nail biter.
Who's
there
that?
we go. Giroud, he's a nail biter. We can't have him. There we go. Oh. So Lanzini is sort of chasing down and running across field, trying to stifle the Chelsea play from the right back. And that was good, actually, from Lanzini. He sort of put pressure on them, made them doubly think twice. And that's, that kind of high energy is what stopped Chelsea coming forward there. And so, they're putting pressure on.
They are. They're keeping a hold of the ball, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we've defended well there, but Declan Rice is kind of leading the ball out on the wing, finds Creswell. Antonio, again, on his own. But the problem I've noticed, probably in particular in the last couple of minutes in particular, is the fact that Chelsea have actually just got a hold of the ball, and they're starting to play football, and they're starting to drive forward.
Well, here's the thing. Listen, we all know that our ball possession retention is poor. And you look at Chelsea, they're going to play 10 passes, whether they make something of it or before they lose possession. We get put 2 or 3 passes together max, and then we lose possession. And that's the difference between us and any other team, pretty much. They can put passes together, and we can't.
It's okay. Augie got the ball out. He's done well, though, Antonio, to head that ball back down, finding Fornals in the middle of the park. West Ham on the attack, Bowen on the right, but there's too many Chelsea men back there.
See, this is what we need.
Come on, give us men. Someone make a run. He's been pulled down, and it's a free kick. There's a comment coming in there, Jay Yaz. Sorry, we see all the comments. Yes, John. Bournemouth didn't look good at all. Obviously 4-1. Lamps is saving Giroud to the last 20 minutes. I mean, this could be another game where the substitutions are key.
Well, I
hope Moyes makes those substitutions first.
I do. I want him to lead. I don't want him to react. I want him to take this game to Chelsea. And, again, I'll be really disappointed because, look, you could already see that some of the players out there, they're huffing and puffing. There's it's hot in the stadium. It's a humid.
Here's some positive news. West Ham have a corner.
Oh,
you ready for this one, Alf?
Yeah.
Meat pie, sausage roll. Come on, West Ham, give us a goal. Ooh, it's a corner.
Oh, I love that. Please, you gotta lay that down, as the kids would say. Lay that down on some vinyl.
A lot of big men in there, West Ham, doing the kind of 3-man lineup. It's Augie, Diop, Souček. A lot of players are all over each other. I don't know what he's doing. What is Azpilicueta doing? He's all over.
Again, I said this before. I don't like these little tricks of like, what is he doing? Come on. They brought this tactic out. I think it was at the World Cup, wasn't it?
Look at him! Look at him! What is he doing? Azpilicueta was in the box there against Diop.
Look,
and
he's doing it again.
He was on his pretty much on his hands and knees digging in on the back of Diop.
Yeah, go on. Just
corner has still not been taken.
Look, he's doing it again. Look, he's doing it again.
Yes! Souček! The worst goal I've ever seen in my life!
Yeah!
What awful
Yes.
goal.
Yes.
But I'll take that. I will take that.
Are they appealing it? Or they no? They're not.
Go in
They're
the
not appealing.
corner. It's just all messy. Chelsea couldn't clear it. Let's have a look here. And right, this is what's happening here. Bones crossed the ball in. The Chelsea player has actually flicked it as if he was a striker for West Ham. It's found Souček. Antonio was lying flat on the floor. He's hit the ball a couple of times. Antonio can't get it away.
Yeah, just over Antonio really and just bobbled in. Yes. There you go, Moyes. Come on.
Swung his foot at the ball and it's gone in the back of the net from a couple of yards out. West Ham won. West Ham, VAR. What are they doing with VAR here?
They can't be looking at an infringement on the Chelsea player, can they?
No, possible offside. Oh, wow, amazing. Thank you.
No.
Oh, my word.
So this is bated breath here, just waiting for them to. I can't really get a good angle of what they're kind of looking at here. They're looking at. Yeah,
no way.
What's the Souček's left?
It's something to do with Antonio.
No, I think it's Souček because he's about to hit that. And his foot is slightly in front.
Look at the state of this.
I think they're going to
his knee is ahead of the player's foot. That is a joke if that is given. It's not given.
That is. Oh, come on. You can't disallow that. They're going to disallow this. I bet you. Don't tell me. Don't tell me, Ant. I know you're a few seconds ahead. Don't tell me. Come on. Souček's knee is marginally beyond the last defender's foot. They've got to change this offside rule.
You made a valid point ages ago, Alf, about this, because if it's taken this long, it should just be given.
Yeah. You can't, if you're umming and ahhing over something like that so close, you shouldn't be. It should be the advantage to the attacker. And sometimes those, go against you, would go for you. But the offside rule is wrong in this case. There's got to be clear daylight between an offside position, in my opinion.
No goal. That is a joke.
That is disgrace.
That is a disgraceful decision.
Come on. No. Not having that at all.
If you're watching it, get your comments in and let us know your thoughts on that. That is probably one of the worst. That's a total farce of a situation.
But it just goes to show that the rule is wrong. VAR just highlights a problem with the rule. And when we were in the break, I said at the time, I said they need to sort out rules. They need to sort out offside, handball rules, and VAR interpretation. And this is exactly it. This is exactly the reason they've come back. Nothing has changed, and we're still getting these kind of farcical, decisions. You can't say that it's not offside, or sorry, you can't say it's onside, because the rule of law says it's just the rule is wrong, and the interpretation of that is just so minute that all of a sudden you get in a situation where they're waiting 5 minutes for a decision. Wrong.
What are they giving it offside for?
It's offside, isn't it? I think that's what he's.
It's his head. It's Antonio's head.
I'm absolutely fucking fuming, lads.
It's Antonio's head still. It's a total joke.
I mean, how many VARs are going to go against us? You know, the goal, when Moyes came out and said VAR against Spurs, that hit the player's hand, or it brushed against the player, and that was given. And then tonight they're taking that away. I can't believe it. It's just incredibly harsh.
Okay, so it's Antonio. I thought they're looking at Souček. Right, it's even worse.
And that 3.5 minutes that took nearly 4 minutes to make a decision.
Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy.
I can get the image of that. Total.
You got to keep our heads up there now, lads. Focus, keep on concentrating. Because actually putting Chelsea under pressure and stifling the play, if we can get a few more attacks, a few more balls, doesn't matter if it's messy as long as it goes in.
Hold on a second, right? Did the ball touch Antonio?
Not when Souček kicked it. No, it didn't. So that should have been a goal.
But what I don't understand is,
it's whether they're thinking that he's interfering with the keeper's ability to have a clear view of the ball, I think.
And he wasn't.
Yeah.
It's really, really harsh.
That is
really,
harsh.
Really harsh.
And this is where...
this isn't a bias.
This is where these officials should come out and explain themselves.
Penalty to Chelsea.
Oh, this is...
Oh, come on.
He's not appealing it either. It's Diop. Who's he pulled down? Pulisic. Pulisic is through on the 18-yard line, just inside the box, kicks the ball forward, and Diop, he does put his foot out.
Did he touch him? Did he touch him?
Yeah, he did.
He's not even argued against it, to be honest.
He couldn't get his leg out. He couldn't get his leg out of the way in time, that's all. Slow leg, that was all.
Willian,
I can't say that was actual malicious. That was just more, he was going past him. He was just slow to react.
Willian stepping up against Fabianski. Come on, Fab. Come on, Willian.
He's got to say, Fabianski, come on.
1-0. Oh, well, welcome back, West Ham.
My God. See, that is just really cruel. That is really cruel.
If you're watching the game and you're watching us at the same time, get your comments in, let us know your full thoughts on the disallowed disgrace of a VAR decision, and also let us know your thoughts on the penalty. But, not great.
And this is the thing. This is where we've now got to keep it together and not, drop our heads. We've got to keep the focus. Keep that momentum, keep going forward. Because you can see a lot of that goal was coming out of the disappointment of that goal being disallowed.
This is really... it's actually quite gut-wrenching, to be honest with you.
It is. That is really...
A touch fortunate.
It's just flat.
Well, sort of Chelsea playing it out of the back. Yeah, it's really flat for us. I mean, it's a case of trying to pressure them in their final third. Antonio pushing on to the back two. Really, I mean, what Chelsea playing like a two? Wow, it's almost what it's playing a 2-3 kind of formation at the back. Are they? It's a bit of an odd one actually. What are they doing? There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Just so disheartening. That's the problem. It's just.
It is.
Alf, I just said to you before the goal came as well, I was like desperately looking forward to celebrating a West Ham goal.
Yeah, exactly. We were. That was, it was a sloppy goal, but it was, it was a goal. I'll accept that. I'll take that. The thing is now we've got to push. We've got to push for a draw, or at least we've got to push. And it's one of those things. You got to first of all, we've got to stop Chelsea from getting any further, getting another goal. But we've got to make sure that we don't lose our focus. We just keep on playing that same game. Pressing a little bit higher and trying to support Antonio. But he's got to make subs. He's also got to make subs here, Moyes, to give some tired legs there a little break.
Listen, if you are tuning in just now, we're coming to the halftime break soon. We've got our halftime show special coming up. We do have some guests lined up for you as well. I know we've got a couple sitting there waiting to come in. We'll try and see if we can cheer you up if we can somehow, but we don't know if we can. So just bear with us. So just trying to see how long they've given for injury time. 3 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I think that 3 minutes is a little bit not long enough, actually. They took longer than that on the VAR decision, didn't they?
Alf.
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Yeah. Really disappointing. It's not disappointing in our performance, I must say, but
it's probably been our best half, has it?
Yeah, we're in and out, but overall, yeah. I think it's really pleasing that we didn't really kind of give up after 20 minutes. We pushed for the goal. They had their chances. It shouldn't have been disallowed. Look, I think maybe Antonio and Rice are just having a chat about the goal offside there. Yeah, you can see that it's really hit them hard on that one. I think Moyes just got to get him in at half time.
He's found his way through in the wing there. Again, he's on his own though.
Focus.
Come on, someone support him. He's taken out wide, tried to cross in.
Go on.
He's out himself. Chelsea have pinged it out for a corner. Come on, West Ham. I'm aware that sometimes we might be behind or ahead of some people, but just bear with us. It's a bit of banter. I'm having a listen. The only way I can get through this, Self, is do you like pina colada?
Please don't sing. Don't sing. Just don't. Stop.
Come on. Good corner. Finds. Goal! Yeah! He's given it 1-0, 1-0. So check.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Great header. Great ball in.
Do more of it. This is what we got to do more of.
Fantastic corner from Creswell.
Yeah.
Check. Towers above everyone else. Is that crazy? Yeah. No, it's Bowen. Sorry, great ball in from Bowen. Absolutely towers above Azpilicueta.
He really does rise above there, doesn't he?
Hands down. Nothing wrong there.
Oof,
Kepa panics.
Nice.
Abraham panics.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Great header. Well done, Souček.
Yeah, it was.
Oh!
Yeah.
Taking that off us!
Yeah, welcome, Stel. Welcome.
Sorry.
Oh, dear. There we go. Right, 1-1, everybody. 1-1. That is justice. That is justice.
Absolute justice.
He
deserved that.
He
We
just made
needed
a
that.
point. He didn't celebrate.
Well, as a player, why would you celebrate if you think you're going to have it taken away from you?
Yeah. Well, that's the problem, isn't it? Any goal these days, you can easily go back to VAR. So it's kind of stifled celebrations, doesn't it? You think, oh,
Half time,
okay.
guys, 1-1.
Wow. There we go. I've been watching Monty Python today anyway. So, hello, welcome to the halftime report here. It is West Ham 1, Chelsea 1. This is gearing up to be a good game, actually. I think gearing up to be a good second half. West Ham have played decent football. We've pressed. I thought we were going to, sort of fall away after the water break, but we haven't. We've sort of kept it going. And but the biggest talking point is going to be that disallowed goal. They got their penalty, a righteous penalty, I think, to say. I thought it was going to be, we weren't going to come back from that, but we have. Fair play to the lads. We have come back, and Souček gets his goal. I'm really happy. But look, I'm going to bring in a couple of guests here. First of all, let's speak to you first, Stel. What do you think of that first half?
Well, ironically, performance decent. I still don't like the way we're set up. Antonio does need more help up front, but fair play to him. He's running after everything. He's given it his all. I'm surprised that Lanzini's actually out on the left rather than in the middle, but okay, Fornals is playing in the middle. That's fine. And then VAR comes to life yet again. Yeah. I mean, strictly speaking, we should be winning 2-1, shouldn't we? Because for the life of me, if it takes them, and I was listening to the commentary, if it takes them nearly 4 minutes to make a decision on the VAR, give the bloody goal. Absolutely. Why is it taking them so bloody long? And it was disturbing. My heart sank. My heart sank when they gave that.
Well, as I said, what they should have done when they come back to restart, they should have already sorted out VAR. They should have sorted out the ruling. They should have sorted out offside and handball decisions, which are the two contentious issues. They haven't done it. We've still got these issues. Shouldn't have been disallowed. I'm going to bring in Sess now. Sess, good evening. How are you?
My emotions are running high.
What do you think about the first half? Let's know first about the first half for West Ham.
Going absolutely berserk. At the moment, I just think we're not playing too bad, but at the same time, we're sort of inviting pressure from Chelsea, especially with the fullbacks. We're giving up Lonzo so much time. It's unreal. The goal that should have been a goal for Souček. It shouldn't take. I'm sorry, it shouldn't take 4 bloody minutes just to make a decision like that. If you cut, they should make a time limit. I'm sorry, they should. Because it's just getting ridiculous now. Just if you can't come to a decision by the time limit, you just got to go with that. The normal.
Yeah. So what do you think of the implication that it was Antonio that was offside rather than Souček? Because throughout the whole process, I thought they're looking at Souček. I can't understand why they're looking at Antonio here.
No, I think it's been a lot of confusion because I don't think no one really knows, because someone was saying it was for handball. I don't know where. Then they were saying something for Souček impeding. I don't know where. Then it went to Antonio interfering with play and being offside. And at the same time, it doesn't touch Antonio. It touched Azpilicueta. So
do you know what I think what they definitely need to do? They need to do it in rugby, as they do in rugby. Okay, they make a decision, then they explain what that decision is.
Exactly. Yeah.
You just
Absolutely.
say, you know, Antonio offside, whatever, handball, whatever, Souček, whatever. That's at least we know, everybody knows what the decision was. They've got to be accountable. You know, the guys that run in the VAR and the referees, they've got to be accountable for the decisions they're making. Look, I'm going to bring in Matt now. Matt, good evening. How are you? Can you hear
I'm
me,
slightly
Matt?
confused, mate. Yeah, I'm slightly confused.
What,
not
confused
gonna
by
lie.
yourself or confused by
I
VAR?
literally, after VAR, I turned it off, mate. And I just
Oh,
looked at
yeah.
my phone, and apparently we're drawing 1-1.
Yeah,
So-
we are. Yeah. Souček,
Yeah,
I'm just quickly going through
Yeah.
Twitter to try and
From a
find
corner.
examples of the goals.
Yeah, from a corner, came over right to the back post, back 6-yard area. Souček rose above Aspilicueta, I think it was.
Yeah, I've just seen the goal. It's
And,
awful.
just
Awful. And Tammy
boxed him.
Abraham's on the line. That should have been cleared.
Yeah. But look, we'll
But
take that.
The
take
first
that all
goal,
day.
they're going through it on Sky now, and I was watching at the time, and even Gary Neville was sitting there saying, like, what are they checking it for?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, yes,
Yeah, exactly.
Antonio's head is offside, but
Yeah.
Antonio is laying on the floor, getting himself out of the way. There is
Yeah.
zero chance there that you can literally see the angle on the screen right now. Kepa's staring at the ball, spreading himself to save it.
Yeah.
Like, he can see the ball. If Antonio was on one knee, he's a big guy, I'd be like, fair enough. Like, I'd still be raging, but he's laying on the floor, makes himself as small as possible.
Yeah.
The ball bounces over him and goes in. Like,
Yeah.
what can they say it's offside for?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're looking at this now in the halftime thing on Sky as well, and I think they're arguing amongst themselves what is a bona fide offside.
Like-
You know,
like
I think
Seth
the
said-
whole rule is contentious.
Well, like
VAR
Seth
just
said,
highlights how contentious this is.
you know, with cricket, they have the third umpire,
Yeah,
and on decisions on LBW, if
Yeah.
if half the ball's hitting half the wicket,
Yeah.
that decision goes to the on-field decision because it's so tight
yeah,
that it could have gone either way. So on that
Yeah.
decision, it literally says umpire's call.
yeah. They have to.
And
They
if
have
it
to.
takes
They
you
have.
3.5 minutes to
Yeah.
decide, if it's not done in a minute, because don't
Yeah.
forget that the actual wording is VAR is used,
Yeah.
and it has to be a clear and concise error.
Yeah.
If it takes you 3.5 minutes,
Yeah.
that's not clear and
It is.
concise, is it?
I know. It's right. It's a flawed.
But-
It's a flawed system. We know it's a flawed system. Seth.
Last night, I'm sorry, it was just okay. Last
Yeah,
night,
go on.
Man United scored a goal.
Yeah.
Where it was offside. It went off the pitch, and then Luke Shaw was offside. They didn't even look at the offside. And after
Yeah.
the game,
Yeah.
they turned around and said that, sorry, because the goal was scored 32 seconds after the ball went out for throw-in, it doesn't count, you can't look at it.
I know.
But they spent 3.5 minutes looking at this goal.
I know. It's
Yeah.
fast. It's fast. Seth, let me ask you a question. What do you think Moyes will be saying to the players now? Because we've gone in 1-1. You know, we pulled it back. The heads haven't dropped. What do you think he's going to be saying to them? How do you think he's going to prepare for the second half?
For me, like, I think he's gonna go he's gonna say, "Oh, just keep doing what you're doing at the moment." But I feel personally, give it about 5-10 minutes, he does need to make changes, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna tell them to go out the same way and just play because they're not playing too badly.
Yeah.
It's just they just got to tighten up in terms of not giving them too much space and give too much time. But other than that,
If you had to make a substitution now, like your first couple of substitutions, which ones would they be?
That's an interesting one. I'd probably get Wilshere on, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. And then who would you take off?
Tough one.
Because like I said, of what I've seen of the first half, I haven't seen much of Fornals. I've got to say.
Yeah, I was just about to. That was top of my head. I was going to say 4 now, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've not really seen much of him. I didn't know he's playing, to be honest. But
Yeah. I haven't seen much of Fornals. I'd like to see Yarmolenko come on as well. But we've got to see which players are starting to tire as well.
it'll
Matt,
probably
what do
be
you think?
Antonio, to be honest.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I mean, Matt, what do you think about subs? Do you think Moyes will make some
For
early subs?
me, he
Yeah.
won't, because he's proven in the first 3 games he won't even make 5 subs.
Yeah,
For me, my first sub would be Fredericks. I'd get him off because I
Really?
don't know what he's
Okay.
doing. He's
But-
constantly going forward,
yeah,
and then when he's coming back, he's not going out to the winger. Sorry,
No,
the wing back.
he's like
Alonso. He's tucking
Yeah.
in and sitting. This was like Pellegrini's first season. we used to do this, and he's sitting on the edge of the penalty box, giving Alonso 10 yards of space to put. This guy scores free kicks. If you give him the opportunity to put balls in, eventually they're going to score one.
But you've got to consider what Moyes is telling them to do, because Creswell was doing that in the game against Spurs. He was tucking in, and I can't remember who was playing out wide left, but it was almost as if we were playing 5 at the back. So you've got to think about what Moyes is asking him to do. And I've got a feeling he's probably asking Bowen and Lanzini, ironically, to drop back so that the fullbacks do drop in. And I think it's probably what he's being told to do, rather than maybe. And this is the confusion with Moyes sometimes. I'll give West Ham credit; we're doing all right, but he's set us up to be too defensive minded, and it's quite possible Fredericks is being told to tuck in and Bowen to defend in front of him. Yeah. So, and I don't know even if we change it, if we get Johnson on, who's on the bench, he might be told to do exactly the same thing.
The thing is, it's not the defensive thing as well, though. It's the attacking. The amount of times we go forward and he's lost the ball, he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, he's lost
3 or 4 times.
Yeah, absolutely. No, the thing is,
easy pass.
You certainly notice that going forward in this first half. That we put a couple of passes together, we lose possession, then Chelsea can exploit some massive open spaces. In front of Krez and Fredericks, there is a gap there, and so they've got to tighten that up. As you say, Lanzini and Bowen should be dropping there, but they're not really. So it's when they're pushing forward, they've got to be really careful not to get caught out on the counter. Chelsea aren't a fast counter-attacking side, which is to our benefit.
They've got quick players, which is the strange thing, because if you let him get running, or Abrahams.
But they're not playing a fast counter-attacking game.
Well, no, that's the only thing you maybe could give Moyes credit for, because I know Gary Neville said we're sitting too deep. He's like, even if you push 5 yards further up. Yeah, the only reason we're sitting that deep is that you don't have the space to get in behind. Yeah. So maybe this is Moyes' tactic.
But that is a dangerous tactic. We are playing too far deep. When they've got the ball in their half, normally when the opposition have got the ball in their half, normally you'd want to see your defenders nearer the halfway line or a lot further away from the 18-yard box than we are. And our 2 central defenders are sitting just outside the 18-yard box. So they've got all that space. So if our midfielders are compressing, to guard the defenders, that means Chelsea have got half of our half of the pitch to run into, to be creative and so on. And I think that's the massive problem with Moyes. He is defensive minded, and he's telling them all to sit back, and we're absorbing far. I mean, they got a penalty. They haven't really created a clear chance. But Moyes were probably thinking that's working for me, but I think that's dangerous, because that's what we've done in our last 2 games. We've sat back and absorbed all this attacking, and people are saying in the comments he's going to have to make changes, and I hope he does it sooner rather than later.
Right, this is a question for
you.
There
you
go. Sub, Stel. At what minute is he going to bring on his first sub?
Well, I want him to bring on subs that are going to make a difference and are going to have time to make a difference. I want it to be at least minimum 20 minutes to go, but ideally a lot longer than that. Ideally half an hour to go. And I'd like to see Wiltshire, and I'd like to see Yarmolenko.
Yeah, I'm with you actually. Yarmolenko and Wiltshire, I'd definitely like to see. But I'm with Cess. I'd like an early sub. At 10 minutes in maximum, I really want to see it, because I think it's as I said in the last game, this is not just about tactics. This is also about the fatigue of the players. We've got to make sure that we're bringing on fresh legs. I'm wondering, Seth, though, whether Antonio could last, another 45 minutes, whether we need to drop him out of the attack, put him on the right-hand side, because he had a lot of, for 5 minutes against Spurs, he was quite productive out there. So I think put him out there. What do you think?
It could be a possibility. I wouldn't argue against that. But I just know that Antonio is going to blow out.
Yeah,
I just know. You just know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You're just waiting. You're just waiting for the moment where he's just gonna tire out. You just
So
need to
if we take
I can't-
Antonio off, we take out who do we put on then? Who do we put on in his place? That's the thing. Who do we put up front?
Silva or Yarmolenko?
Yeah, It's
Yeah.
gotta be one of them. We need to. Yeah,
Matt,
it's gotta be
what
one of
about
them.
you? What about you? What do you think? What
See, for me,
yeah.
I think. Well, first of all, I think he's going to wait till like the 70th minute to make a sub, and he'll only make a sub after Lampard's made a sub. I can't
Right.
see him being proactive. I don't think he's going to take. I don't think he'll take Antonio off because he just had 8 days off. So I think he's going to run him into the ground.
Yeah.
I think the subs you'll see will be Lanzini and Fornals.
Yeah.
Probably
I think Fornals is a good shout to come off.
Anderson
Right.
and Yarmolenko. Or
All
Wilshere.
right. Right. Here we go then, boys. Final score. Final score, everybody. Final score. What do we think it's going to be?
2-2. 2-2.
2-2 still. Sess.
1-1.
1-1. You think it's
I'll
going to
take
be
the
1-1?
Yeah,
I think there's going to be more goals than this.
I
think it's
predicted
going to
1-1,
be
so I'll take the
3-2 to
1-1.
West Ham. Over and out. Let's enjoy the second half. Thanks, lads.
Right.
Thanks for joining in
Peace out.
on the half-time report. Back to the game.
Great show there, Alf.
Thank you very much. Do you like my little cards?
Yeah.
Do you know? I've had a thought actually. I'm gonna start looking for some theme tunes that don't have a what do you call it on it,
Copyright.
copyright on it. And then when you introduce your glamorous looking bit of halftime paper, we'll play the theme tune. So I'll look out for that.
I need to get myself one of these little mini chalkboards and just quickly do it on there.
You got a chalkboard in your
I know,
garage.
but I'm not in my. I need to do that. That's what I need to do. I need to host the halftime show from the garage, from the man cave.
And what you can do, you can use the chalkboard and start drawing like the tactical play.
Ooh, I couldn't I? That's right. little Lowry matchstick man. There we go.
No substitutions in the second half, lads, for no team.
Oh,
No surprise.
Is that a surprise? Yeah,
No
exactly.
surprise.
Right.
Souček, by the way, is having a good game.
Who?
Souček. Apparently it's Souček now. It's not Souček. It's not Souček. Apparently it's Souček.
I think it's Souček.
I think it's Souček, but there you go.
Souček.
Anyway, whoever he is, he's having a good game. Are you drinking
Mojito.
mojito?
Oh no, it was pina colada 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I've done the pina colada. That's gone.
You mixing your drinks there, fella.
I have
Dear,
to.
oh dear.
Not that I'm encouraging you to do that.
Oh dear. All right, are we gonna have a little side wager then? What minute is our first sub gonna come on?
I'm really hoping for
85.
65.
Oh, no, I'm gonna go for an early one. 50 minutes.
No,
If he
you're
does that,
going to lose straight away.
Sorry, 55
I'm going 70.
minutes. 55 minutes, I meant to say. 10 minutes in, 55 minutes. I've got another, 8 minutes or so?
He won't do it unless we get an injury. He won't bring someone on that early.
Willian.
Come on, get an injury.
Yeah.
See Lanzini. Come on, man.
Oh,
You see, look,
Yeah,
gaping holes there. Come on.
he's found the Chelsea
Yeah,
player, and Souček, fair play to him, really handled that tackle well. Are we
How
all
far
in
ahead
sync?
are you now?
What?
How far
Um,
ahead are you now?
I'm at 47, 44.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Same here. Same here.
44. Right, I'll drop then. I'm at 59. So tell me when you're at 59.
Yeah. 57, 58, 59 now.
We're all in sync. And
My
our
God.
audience is about 2 minutes ahead of us.
Yeah. Don't worry. We've only got Nigel and Cantown Len watching us. In fact, all the other channels have stopped broadcasting. They're watching us as well. Yeah, it's the social media community. They're all watching us now. Even the Twitter in the nose, they're all watching us.
Now that's a foul.
Giving it.
Referee, I'm not enjoying this referee at all, to be honest with you.
Oh,
He's,
Nobes. He's wearing his face mask. Well done. He's wearing the West Ham one. He's the only one in the stadium wearing it. He's sat by himself, and nobody wants to be his. He hasn't got any mates.
Wear it if you're sitting by yourself, though, do you?
Eh?
You don't need to wear it if you're sitting on your own.
No, you have to be.
make it. Antonio out wide to Creswell. Creswell. You know, people have been talking about Antonio, and he is a workhorse. He does work hard, but his touch is like one of a donkey, isn't it?
The thing is, he's been played up there out of necessity, but he's not a striker. He's not that sort of player. You know,
we spoke about it
Sorry,
at halftime. Or sorry, before halftime, when we were talking about like if see the runs he makes and see the spaces he gets into. If he could just put that ball in the back of the net, he would be one of the top
strikers. He's got, but this has always been his problem, isn't it?
If he could only make contact with the ball.
I mean, we're not mocking, and we shouldn't mock him because he works damned hard. He's going to take a big long throw in now. Come on, West Ham, let's attack this. It's like a corner.
Good throw. Wow.
Good throw. Good throw.
Clearance out though.
Make it yours. Put them under pressure. Keep it there. Another throw into West Ham.
Cheers to all you West Ham fans watching.
Yep. Thanks for keeping up with us.
We will be coming to you live straight after the game with our review.
Wow.
So
one more. That's it.
Creswell, Lanzini, Rice.
Good interplay. Good interplay. Keep hold of it. Rice, easy passes.
Rice, Antonio on the edge of the ball.
Go on.
On the wing. This is over. Go!
Get in there, West Ham!
What was I saying?
No VAR. No VAR, please.
Like a wee shot. That's right. That's what I said. No, I didn't.
He's got the best touch in the Premier League. Isn't that what I said?
What a goal.
Yeah. He should not be taken off. Moyes, do not take off Antonio.
I mean, this was a well-crafted goal.
Yeah, it was. Well done.
Absolutely superb, West Ham.
I tell you what.
Absolutely superb.
I thought that was
a penalty.
I thought that was a penalty.
That was a penalty.
Yeah, that's why Antonio looked back at him after he scored.
He got pulled back.
He got pulled back. How could he miss that? How could they miss that? Look, we scored. We'll accept that. We'll take that. Thanks very much.
How many touches did we have there? How many touches?
That's the first time I've seen this. Go on, Alf. Go on.
Yeah, sorry. I was just about to say that's the best attack we've put forward, certainly since we've come back, but for the longest time. That passage of play was really good.
Go!
You've been dying to do that since your Channel 4 days of watching Italian. Kovacic has come off for Chelsea and Mason Mount's on for Chelsea.
They're getting desperate.
Great goal by West Ham. Possession play.
It's what Alf said. You know that when we've got the ability to touch and go. It's when we hold on to the ball too long that we get closed down and then we lose our momentum. And that was excellent play. Absolutely excellent.
Now you're looking at this and you're seeing what we can't afford to do is sit deep.
Exactly.
Not too deep. And we need to get hold of that ball quickly. And cross in from Chelsea. Go and clear it out for Fornals. Putting the pressure on him. That's what we need to do. Oh, come on, get rid of it. Offside anyway. So yeah, good. West Ham.
I'll tell you what. I know we just scored. We're on top, but I think I've got a sense that we're getting some tired legs out there. I'm concerned a little bit both about Lanzini and for Fornals, especially Fornals. I think a sub should be made. I think Moyes needs to be proactive here and just say, right, let's make the changes. Let's keep this on top. Definitely Fornals.
You know what, Alf? I completely agree with you. This is the difference between the two of them. This is a difference between West Ham making a step forward rather than a step back. Yeah. We're on the front foot. We need to make the first decision.
Yeah.
We need to make the first decision. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. And when we've had the break that we've had, both teams have, substitutions are so key. And these last couple of games that we've got to play, they're so key.
Yeah. Look, as soon as we scored, Lamps, he made a sub, didn't he? Who did he pull off? He pulled off whoever he pulled off, and he made a substitution. Yeah. If you consider when we went 1-0 down against Spurs, we were screaming out for a sub, weren't we? It was only about 7 or 8 minutes later that it came that Moyes made a sub. Too long. You need to react straight away. This is Lamps. He's already, proven
He's
himself.
made a decisive move.
Yeah, he's been astute. He said, right, I've got to make a decision here. It's not working. Let's
John,
it up.
Sorry, Alf. John, just to let you know, we know we're far behind. What we're trying to do is stay in sync together to make sure that we are giving the fans the best experience of watching the show. So, yeah, we're aware that we are behind, but we're not looking at the comments. I've turned my phone upside down. I'm not looking at anything. We're trying to give you that real experience, and we're all in sync. So just bear with us. We're having a bit of a laugh anyway. So, yeah, it's all a bit of banter.
But out of interest, John, how far behind are we?
Well, I can tell you how far behind we are because I've got it direct on the box, like from
John, we are never in sync. We are never in sync.
You were joking, no, John. I know you were. I was just letting everyone else know. Just watching.
The only time we're in sync is when Stell's at the bar at the supporters club buying us around, and then we all say, "Yeah, we'll have one. We'll have one." That's the only time.
And that's when I suddenly go deaf. So
that's when Stell disappears.
I tell you what. When this is all when this is all done, we are going to have a right proper piss up.
Oh, yes, we are.
Yes.
We
are.
Yes,
That's going to be the party. Can you tell I've had a couple of cocktails?
No,
right. That's going to... Right, I'll be back in a minute.
Oh.
I don't know what I've done.
Well, it's sort of... Was it waiting for a goal kick now, are we?
I don't really know what's happening.
There we are. Moyes is kind of looking around, wondering what's going on. Yeah, it's waiting for a goal kick now from Fabs. Come, we just got to keep this up, keep this pressure up.
This is where we need fresh legs.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be negative or anything, but
no, it's about just keeping the momentum and building on that momentum. And I just don't think that we just got to be so careful. I don't know. Sochek limping there a little bit. He seemed to be a little bit kind of. Sochek seemed to be ambling along there as opposed to.
I think he's kind of found his feet this game. I think we all been a bit quiet the last 2 games. But I mean, he's one of my kind of, for our new side, and what a quality player he is, and he's kind of shown that again tonight. Azpilicueta, great tackle. Great tackle.
Krez has got to watch himself because he's actually drifting way inside.
We need to be stronger on the attack, faster. Bowen on the wing, cuts inside, finds Lanzini.
Oh no! No.
Do you know what, Alf? Unfortunately, that is a player lacking confidence.
Yeah. As I was saying before that attack, Chelsea were on the attack before this one, and Krez had come right down the centre, and he kind of peeled away towards his left-back position. But Willian was just waiting for a cross. He's leaving gaping holes behind him. I'm telling you this now. If Chelsea don't see it, I'm seeing it. That's a big weakness for us.
Yeah,
got to be really careful here when they're coming on the attack. When we're trying to reset our positions, our defensive positions. There's a big gap between Ogbonna and Cresswell, and Cresswell's having to come in to close that gap, leaving a massive hole behind him.
For anyone watching, just before that, West Ham were on a counter attack. We found Lanzini, literally no one marking him. The player did come over in the end, and it was just lackluster and a bit slow on the uptake. And was it the goal we scored? Was it last season against Huddersfield? 2 seasons ago against Huddersfield?
Yeah.
Just hit it first time, curled it into the corner. But that's the Lanzini we want to see. And he was very static there. It was a shame. It looked like a player that was lacking a bit of confidence.
Yeah.
Great opportunity for West Ham, though, to try and do something.
There we go. That was
Chelsea,
good.
Alf, Chelsea wouldn't really. There's something there to be taken from this game in terms of their defence, in terms of their keeper. We make the right substitution now to put pressure on them.
I agree. They look. I got to say, they look good coming forward, but I think they are quite weak at the back. They're a bit static at the back, I think. If we were just a little bit more cunning, a little bit, and say fresher legs, I think we put a lot of pressure on them and force them into more mistakes.
Evening, Russ. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for tuning in.
That second goal that we scored, that was a bad defensive error from Chelsea.
Good. Let them make more.
No, that's what I'm saying. But you know, that is coming about by some decent football that we were playing that put them on the back foot.
What are you drinking?
There we go. Come away now. That's it. Hold it up. And come on. There we go. Free kick.
Alf, we have a serious question here. Non-football related. Stelios, what are you drinking?
Spice rum and pineapple with a dash of lime.
Oh, for goodness sake. In the name of sanity, what are you drinking?
Spice rum.
Spice rum and spice rum and fresh pineapple juice with a slice of lime in it.
It's like doing a watch along with Del Boy. It's Tia Maria and Lucasade.
But we've got rum.
Here we go.
Got a couple of bottles in the van, lads. Do you want some?
We have rum and pineapple juice and lime sitting on the dining room table right now because we're having a cocktail night. And I think I'm going to go and do it. Is it nice?
It's extremely nice.
Oh, well, deal done.
Go on then. Go on, lad. Go on. Has the missus chucked you out tonight or something?
No, she's there. Sorry, we are watching a watch along.
Is she watching it too?
No, she's doing her nails. Drinking cocktails, doing her nails.
Stop it. No, go on. Get it out. Go on, Craig. Put your boot through it. Good lad. Go on, Antonio. Hold it up. Go on. Go on, chase after it. That was pretty decent from Antonio, actually. He sort of took a one touch and then just pumped it forward. He does that quite a lot, actually. He takes a half decent touch. You know, when he receives it out on the wing, where I think it's, you know, he should be playing more.
Sorry, I know we are. I know we're doing a watch along. Still, just a shot of rum.
Mate, the rum was about that much.
Right, guys. Okay. For all our audience, hi. This is Alf's channel. I'm the only one who's actually watching the football. I'm with two drunks.
I'm not drunk yet, but I tell you what, if we win tonight, I will get drunk.
Two drunkards drinking rum and pineapple and pina coladas. How very West Ham.
It ain't, is it? It ain't.
Oh dear.
It certainly isn't. So
there we go.
There we go. So yeah.
Chelsea bringing on Loftus-Cheek and Giroud, taking off Abraham and I don't know who else they're taking off. But
Barkley's come off.
Oh, Barkley,
Cheek and Giroud for Abraham.
So they've
made 3 substitutions now, and we haven't done any.
Yeah.
And we're 60 minutes in. So
dangerous game. Boys playing very dangerous game.
We need something to give them to worry about.
Yeah.
Because what they've now done is they've given us more to worry about. As you said, Alf, they've got fresh legs on, and we're getting tired.
Yeah.
And this is where Moyes now comes into it, and he goes, okay, if he wants to keep the formation, fine, but put fresh players on to keep that formation set.
If they score, I'm going to be so angry. So angry. Look, the writing's on the wall here. They've got to...
So we're defending okay, but they are creating chances.
Yeah,
there was a ball.
there have been quite a few balls that have flashed across the 6-yard
Yeah, I
box.
was just about to say that.
And there's somebody, look, that was an easy. If there's somebody running in on that, would have been an easy goal. They've had
the
about
irony,
2 or 3 times.
if Abrahams had stayed on, he might have got onto that.
Yeah, exactly right. Willian on the right hand side just sort of cuts back inside, back to is that Conte,
Yep.
and then Willian again cuts back inside onto his left foot into Pulisic. Yeah, sort of skimping his way through. Oh, just 5-1, lifts one over the 6-yard box, cleared by Fredericks. Coming in, Fredericks. Oh my God, get out! Oh, cleared away.
Oh, cleared away. Oh, West Ham, we're living on a knife edge.
Yeah, we are definitely in trouble here.
They are camped in our 18-yard box.
These 3 substitutions, they're starting to pay dividends to Chelsea. West Ham are on the back foot. It's, backs against the wall stuff here. Fired across the 6-yard box again. Out. Cleared
We've
out.
got to get this ball away. We've got to get our foot on that ball. They are coming at us. Oh, that was a bad challenge.
Bad tackle.
Lanzini.
Lanzini gets a yellow card for his trouble. Late challenge. Do you know what? Make the substitutions, Moyes, please. Make the subs. Oh,
that was a bad lunge.
That was a bad one.
Yep.
Just took his leg.
Mate. Is it spice rum or is it white rum? Spice rum.
No.
Cheers. Come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons.
There we go. Yeah, Ogbonna making a decent clearance away. Fredericks as well.
We need to make a substitution. We need to make a couple of subs.
Side down with a pretty awful tackle there. Lucky. Well, I think it's deserving of a yellow card there. Definitely myself.
It was a bad lunge.
Yeah, it was. Right, here we go.
Free kick to Chelsea on the right-hand side. And it goes.
Oh, what Fabianski snatches it out of the air after a sort of lame header from Giroud.
Listen, when this is all over, like I've said, we are going to do another big meet-up as we always do. But what am I trying to say? When this is all back to normal, if you are looking for a place to go prior to the game and after the game, we tend to go to the Supporters Club. It's a great place to go. You always all different types of West Ham fans from all different backgrounds. We have such good banter, so it's a good laugh. So make sure you check us out. But we just don't know when it's happening. When we
still don't know when.
You've got to say, West Ham Supporters Club is a bit of an odd place, though, isn't it? It's a bit of an odd place to go because they let Stell in.
Well, if they let me in, they let me in because they let a Kilmarnock fan in, like Anthony. So it's all right.
Gilly.
So Antonio out wide. Antonio is gonna.
I tell you what, Antonio. He plays out wide. He shields the ball well. That was a terrible pass. That was a hospital pass.
Now that was an awful tackle by Mount.
Yeah,
but there's no card.
But that was Creswell. It was
an awful pass by Creswell.
Oh,
I mean, that was a really bad. That was a really bad challenge.
But it wasn't the last one.
Not as bad as the last one, no.
Listen, if you are Wilshire.
Here we go. Who's he taking off?
He's coming off.
Lanzini.
That's not a bad move, lads.
No.
I expect Fornals to go out wide and Lanzini to play.
Wilshire
just to play just
you know
off.
What? I would have taken off Fornals as well. Fornals has been really quiet. I'd take him off. I think
in terms of how we're going to line up now, it looks to me that Wilshire will sit in just behind Antonio, and Fornals will go out to the left. Yeah, Fornals is out on the left. 67.5 minutes gone. Well, 68 minutes gone. West Ham 2, Chelsea 1. We are doing okay. Finally, Moyes has made a change, which I think is a positive change.
Water break.
Yeah, so just taking on some water now. Chelsea are coming back into this. They are in the ascendancy. Let's see if we can contain them. Let's see if Moyes is really going to think about the fatigue of the players, and also just really acknowledging the swing of the game as well. And I am fearful here, lads. I am fearful that Chelsea are going to come back on and get another goal here. And I think the problem is that the later they get this equalising goal, then they'll have the momentum to go on and get a third.
As John says in drinks break, let's hope it doesn't become a regular thing. Alf, go and get yourself a drink.
Hey, I can't.
John says drinks break.
No, I can't. I'm on duty. I'm on duty here. I'm on a commentating duty. Whilst you two are getting lagged up, I'm not
lagged up. But Anton is absolutely spinning. No,
Anton's not even listening. There we go. He's not even listening. He don't care.
He's got another chat. He's got another screen on the other side. He's watching porn while we're watching the football.
Yeah. Anton keeps on saying, "No, we only do this for a bit of fun."
Dangerous.
No, we don't. We take it really seriously, honestly.
Souček has been booked. Another free kick to Chelsea.
Yeah. Oh,
that was Declan. Declan booked.
Right, Declan Rice. He took him out there, didn't he? He's lucky.
Bringing Matt back in just for a little couple of minutes chat. Matt, what's your thoughts?
We've done all right, but we're sitting too far deep. I'm just waiting.
You see how negative we all are. We're winning and we're still negative.
We're fearful. That's what it is. We're fearful.
Yeah.
What minute are you on?
71.
Always ahead.
So you're 20 seconds ahead of us.
Yeah.
Goal.
No.
Willian.
Oh.
Off the post.
I knew it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
I mean, Fabianski's keeping is absolutely fucking awful. He's standing in the middle of the goal, having set the wall up. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is an absolutely brilliant free kick. But if you put a wall up, you're supposed to put the wall up to cover one side of the goal. He's put the wall up and then still stood in the middle.
Oh, dirty.
Yeah.
And then
He was flat-footed.
Gary Neville's just did the same thing. Goalie's position is awful.
like you put the wall up to protect one side of the goal, and then you protect the other side. The ball goes over the wall.
That was a lot of swing on that. There was a lot of.
No, yeah, it was a great. It's a great finish. But if he's on his side of the goal, that probably doesn't. Well, I can't say it probably doesn't go in, but he'll have a better attempt at getting to it than he did. Like,
right, come on, West Ham. Let's push on now. Right, is Stell going to be right, or am I going to be right? We cannot let Stell get the score lines, get the result correct.
Matt,
I'd take a 2-2 right now, to be honest.
Can you pause it ever so slightly, Matt?
It's going to be 3-2 West Ham. Come on. Come on. Moyes, make some subs. Change it up.
Oh
my God.
No, he's not letting me do it.
That's fine, mate. Don't worry.
Change it up, Moyes. Come on.
They want it. We're just sitting far too far.
As Gary Neville had said, they've made a couple of subs and it's made a difference. You can see the difference it's made.
That's right.
And we've made one like for like sub.
Yeah.
Not good
just
enough.
before that,
As I was saying before you came on, Matt, we need to give them something to worry about rather than the other way round. And I mean, this is the time when you kind of like, you want to give someone like another striker come on to just mix it up front a bit, because they know what Antonio's going to do. They know that Antonio's going to run out wide and pick up the ball, which means that there's no one left in the middle. Now, give 20 minutes to someone to see what they can do up front, whether it be Silva, whether it be Yarmolenko.
Yeah.
Because that will give Chelsea something to be more worried about. Because at the moment, it's all coming one way.
Well, Chelsea. No, we need. Yeah, I totally agree. Completely agree. We need to change our attack. bring. I wouldn't take off Antonio. I'd switch him out to the right, but I'd bring off Fornals, bring off Bowen, and just put Silva on, Yarmolenko on. Put him on together.
I'd keep Bowen on. But maybe Fornals for Yarmolenko, or Fornals for Silva, something like that.
The only thing is, I dispute about Yarmolenko is that he's quite a slow, plodding player. We need somebody who's going to put the fear of Christ into their
it should be Silva. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Something that we can play a longer ball for him to run onto, and get on.
That was one of the first real mistakes I've seen Fabianski do. Really,
they just showed a replay as well. And showed to take a step to his right first.
That's right.
That was uncharacteristic.
He gambled it was going over the wall, which you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to put the ball there, and then go. If they get it over the wall, then fair enough. But that's the point of the wall. You've got to protect one side, and then you defend the other. And possibly you could even say if he didn't take that step in the wrong direction, he may have still made it. But don't take anything away from Willian, because it was, posting in, it's always going to be very hard to defend. And there is a chance that, he could have been in a better position and still gone in anyway because of where it was. But you won't know when his position is like it is. And it wasn't like it was in the centre of the goal where sometimes the keeper doesn't know which way to go. It was to one side of the goal, which is the confusing thing. But I think we need more legs. I'll be honest.
Yeah, we do. Definitely need more. No, it's ragged now, lads. It's ragged. Wilshire's
just before,
not even getting a touch. He's not even getting a touch.
Yarmolenko's coming on. Don't know who for yet. They've just shown a picture of him walking back, taking his jacket off, getting ready to come on.
Okay. Yeah, I've got nothing on my screen right now. Odd Bonnet just made good clearance.
Yarmolenko's coming on, lads.
Yeah, you're about 10 seconds too late still.
I wonder who he's coming on for. Have they made that?
Fornals, maybe? I don't know. We haven't seen anything yet.
I'd say Fornals has got to come off. Definitely.
But then he's not the quickest, Yarmolenko. And it's going to be a difficult one to...
I can actually see him taking Antonio off and saving his legs for Sunday.
That's a shout.
Yeah.
We'll find out in a minute. He's gone out for a goal kick. Giroud's playing ball boy here because Fabianski's trying to kill some time.
Matt, because we can't get you in sync, don't fall out with me for saying, are you happy to leave?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Thanks for coming on again, Matt.
No worries.
Keep the link, and I'll text you again. We'll get you back on.
Yep, no worries.
Right. Bowen's coming off.
Yeah, I had a feeling it could be. I'm surprised that Fornals is still on there as well. I would have taken Fornals.
Maybe he thinks that Fornals is the only one that can give Creswell any decent cover.
Yeah, maybe.
But I would have gone for put Antonio out left, help Creswell, and then so basically this is like for like as well. So he'll be asking Yarmolenko to go out on the left, and Antonio will probably stay up front.
Yeah. Come on, Yarmolenko, just cutting on the left-hand side, just swing with your left foot. A
nice, sweet left footer just outside the box will do, wouldn't it?
We need it, yeah. Perfect. We need that, perfect. So Wilshere just gets a little tap on his foot. He's sort of hobbling away. He's all right. We need to get the ball into Wilshere. He needs to start commanding the game a little bit. So no, it's very difficult for him to come into a match, but we need Antonio. Nice control there by Antonio. Drops it down. Creswell gets it.
Well done, Wilshere.
Yeah, nice
Play, much
good
better
movement out wide. This is Yarmolenko. He'll swing it in on his left.
That's it. Puts it back.
Fredericks.
Out wide to Yarmolenko again. That's it. Go on. Oh, nice
play.
Into the box. Oh,
unlucky West Ham.
Unlucky. Nice Nice
nice.
play there. Nice
Yep.
play there from Yarmolenko and the Fredericks on the outside.
Good
there.
overlapping by Fred. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
that
Is
was
that the
nice.
first time we've seen Fredericks overlapping tonight?
Yeah, I think so. That was all right. That was good.
I don't think John's put a comment in there saying Wilshire's limping, but I don't think he is.
I know he got a clip on his foot earlier on from the other challenge when I can't remember who clipped him, but
Keeping
think
an
he's
eye
all
on
right.
him now to see.
I think he's all right now. I think. No, he seems to be moving around all right. He's never seemed to be the fastest player anyway, Wilshire, does he? He's got a rhythmic run about him. He isn't really speedy.
But the thing about Wilshire is he plays in and around players that are similar tiki-taka style of football to him, and when you look at the players surrounded by him, they're not the same.
No.
Well, that's why it would have been interesting to have, like, you know, Art Anderson, Fornals, Lanzini, and Wiltshire and see what they could do, but that ain't going to happen now. Cross ball in by Chelsea. Yarmolenko.
That's it.
He just needs to get it away.
Nice
little chip. Well done.
Yeah.
Away you go. Come on, West Ham. Out to Antonio. Antonio's out all on his own again. It's a thankless task.
They're just gonna keep on coming back in time after time. Yeah, great ball out there.
Go on, Creswell.
Go on, Cres. Clear out. Yeah, good, Creswell. That's it, Antonio.
Go on,
now,
Antonio.
Yarmolenko, come on.
Outright.
Good ball.
Ball.
Yarmolenko, come on. That's it. Offer some support now.
Slow. We're so slow.
Now.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we're so slow.
Yeah. We need to be faster than that, don't we? Fredericks.
Oh, come on.
No, he's not. He's gone down.
Oh. No, it's no, not. Was that a penalty? I don't think so. I don't think so. Is that going to VAR?
It can't be. I think it's got to.
Gary Neville is saying it should.
Oh, I'm not so sure. No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. No.
Do you know what though? I know. If they take the offside decision to VAR, they should take that for pure.
To keep it consistent.
Yeah, consistency.
Yeah.
It should take that to VAR because the offside rule was just a total and utter joke. Whereas the keeper's taking the player down.
But let's be positive. That little touch by Wilshire is what he does. He actually set that up. Just a little dink. And that's what I know. Everyone laughs about Wiltshire and his injuries, etc., etc. But he's the sort of player that can actually make that difference. And Yarmolenko as well. Yarmolenko's come on. He's not the fastest player in the world, but he's just he's changed it over on that side.
Yeah,
he's brought Fredericks into the game,
and he's brought some class. And he hasn't put a foot wrong yet. Yarmolenko actually with his passes. I saw screaming to Antonio, put it out to Yarmolenko, push it out to Yarmolenko, quick. There we go, Cres. Oh, offside.
We have, depending on which stream you're watching, we have 7 minutes plus added time to go, and it's 2-2. I'll take this, lads. I've got to be honest. I would take this.
I'm gutted that I can see it coming. I wanted Moyes to be a bit more proactive with his subs, but yeah, I'll take 2-2. I'll let you win, Stel. I'll let you win.
We'll take one for the team, Alf.
Yeah, take one for the team. That's right.
Hasn't he?
Sorry, mate.
He's only made 2 substitutions.
He's made 3.
Has he done 3? So, has he done his full 3? Yeah.
Well,
no.
Yeah, he's done his full 3, but in 2 goes. Oh, hang on, he hasn't.
No, it's Wilshire and Yarmolenko he's brought on.
So he's got one more shot.
Oh, he's got one more shot. Sorry, lads. Yeah, you're right.
He can make 3 subs in that last shot.
He could, yes.
I don't know why you don't do something like that. I really don't know why. Come on.
There we go.
Oh, that's a nice ball by Antonio.
Lovely ball. Oh. Come on. Go on. Oh, unlucky. Bit more legs on that. That could have seen us for our third goal.
Lovely ball. Who was that? Fredericks or Yarmolenko?
Yarmolenko.
Yarmolenko.
So what Yeah, he's only used 2 of his 5, right?
which
Just
means
so.
he can use it in his
Yeah, my error. I thought he made 3, but no, he made 2.
last.
So he's got another 3 subs he could use. Come on, he's got to do something here.
I don't know if he can make if he had. I don't think he can make 3 substitutions from
You
his.
can. You got three opportunities to make up to 5 substitutions.
So he can make 3.
So he can make 3 substitutions in one go. Yeah.
This is like that would. It would throw them off completely. It would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, I said this in the Spurs game. Put multiple subs on at the same time and
Listen,
just disrupt it all.
But you know, this is us talking. Is he playing for the point?
Yes, he is now. I think he's going to consolidate now and play for this point.
Good man, John. Thanks for
Chelsea are there for the taking.
And we agree, John. We think they are vulnerable on the break.
Yeah,
on the break.
I think so. Yeah, absolutely.
We have 2 people. No, I'm only joking. We don't have 2 people watching us. If you are watching us right now, I'm going to ask you.
Chelsea on the attack.
We're going to come to you live with a review after the game.
Fredericks clears
review with us. If you are watching right now, make sure you just tune into the channel and get prepared for our live stream for our review of tonight's game. I was going to say it's going to be short and sweet, but if still, I don't know if Alf, you're kicking about for it.
I'm afraid I can't. I've done my halftime report. My duties will end at full time.
If Stell and Nigel are on it, then you might be in for a.
We'll talk and talk and talk.
No.
Hello, Sushi. How are you? Do you want to come on the screen?
I've got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I need to get my beauty sleep. That's a lot of sleep I need. I know.
Hi.
Right.
Hi.
What?
So we have a Turkish fan on.
For 4.5 minutes.
Plus added time.
Come on, Moisey.
This is this is the new West Ham mascot. I don't know if you've seen it yet. It's on the new shirt.
Oh, it's a cat. It's Sushi.
No, that's Wasabi.
That's Wasabi.
Yeah.
Wasabi and Sushi.
I didn't name them. I have a Chinese partner. You work it out for yourself.
Corner Chelsea.
You holding up your cat there. I just keep on thinking of the cat out of Shrek. What's the cat called? Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots. My name is Puss in Boots. Oh dear.
Yeah, valid point here.
That's okay.
Goal kick over the bar from Chelsea. Still 2-2. Goal kick to West Ham. Yeah, I think Moyes is just playing this
certainly
out
more relaxed than I am, John.
Yeah, I think, if we can actually see this out, yeah, as Stal says, this would be a good point. And I agree.
It would be, considering the teams around us are desperate to get into the Championship before us.
Yeah,
this would be a great point.
Yeah, and absolutely right. And I said this, when we're in the kind of during the break, it's all about points. That's all we need to consider is points. We don't need to consider performances. We don't need to consider whether we're stuffing teams 5-0 or whatever. In dreamland, we just need to get points, and however we do it, that's all that matters.
Look, we'll go above Watford if we.
So we're in 16th position, 28 points. Was that 28 points we're on?
28 points, yeah.
So,
let's have a look and see what's left on the subs bench.
Well, Anderson is on the subs bench as well as
we're just over
Silva.
A minute now of normal time. I haven't seen how many minutes they've added on here. Have they said?
Not yet. More minutes.
No, still a couple of minutes. And then, of course, there's Alfie Lewis, youngster, who is a little machine, a bit like Emmanuel Lanzini. Give him 2 minutes. That's a free kick, wasn't it? He went right into the back of him.
There we go, Chelsea on the attack again. Loftus-Cheek out to Willian on the right-hand side. Plays it back in. Conte, however you pronounce his name. Pulls it out. Off the cheeky. No, not that.
We are sitting very, very
We're
deep.
just inviting them onto us. There's
Yeah,
no real
very
challenge
deep.
higher up. Creswell just pumps it up.
Oh,
There we go.
wide!
Come on, Antonio, come on! Play the
Go
ball!
wide!
Rachel, come on! There we go! Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Yeah!
Go! 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 Go!
What did I say? What did I say?
Oh
Get your legs on the left-hand side. Cuttings from the left-hand side with his left foot, a sweet left foot drive past. Oh, past the keeper. What a great goal from West Ham.
Guys, we predicted that. All of us predicted that.
I
Come on, Antonio, out there.
Yarmolenko on his left.
Well
Last
onside. Well onside. But pulls in. That's it.
Oh.
Beautiful goal. What a beautiful goal. Oh, yes. Come on. Fantastic.
Look at the position he's found himself in. Guys,
Look,
I
haven't we been
any of us
saying this?
described the goal.
We've been saying this, for Yarmolenko to come on. He's not the fastest player, but if you can let him come in on the left hand, off the right hand side, on his left foot, he can score. Brilliant. Just hold it together, lads. Hold it together now. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes of added time. 3-2. That was my predicted scoreline.
Alf, I'm happy for you to win the scoreline. Absolutely delighted for you to win the scoreline.
I'm. Go on, Fabianski. Good. Safe hands from Fabianski. Now, just Fabianski, just hold the ball, calm it down. There's no need for any shenanigans here.
What happened there? The goal was West Ham went on the counter-attack. West Ham scored on the counter-attack. Antonio seen that Yarmolenko was on his own through the centre, fed the ball through to him, but he still had work to do.
Oh, lots.
But what is it? Look, Anton, what is this? What is it? We've got a player who's come on, fresh legs, and you've got Antonio. The ball is pumped up to Antonio, and he's able to hold it off and put it into the path of a supporting player who's got the fresh legs.
Look at the way we're playing. We've got all of a sudden we've got confidence. We're knocking it around. We're back flicking it, and our confidence is right up there now.
Oh yeah, look, he's coming out.
People, look how fast Yarmolenko runs. Look how fast he runs. I mean, I thought he was slow.
Look how clever he is. He cuts inside. Clever footballer.
Nice.
Oh, mate.
Finally, we can see some goodness. There we go. Come on, keep it together, lads.
Fornal's off.
Good.
Buena on.
Okay, well, look, you're just going to shore it up at the back. Okay, that's fine. But look, let's make a...
Guys.
We're nearly... Come on, we're 2 minutes away. A minute and a half away, lads. Come on. Quick free kick taken by Chelsea, but a bit too quick as judged by the referee. That's it. Take it back, lads. Take it back. There we go. Chelsea playing out from the back. Approaching the halfway line now.
Oh, my nerves are jangling.
Retreating now, just starting to occupy just sort of 10 yards in front of the 18-yard box. Krez now ball pumped out to the right-hand side. Willian interchange with Laqueta. There we go. West Ham players just trying to press the ball without lunging in there. There we go.
That's okay. We're in the last minute. We're in the last.
About 6 yards wide. Just dribbled along the floor. So we got what? 40 seconds to go.
Under a minute left.
40 seconds to go. Come on. This is
a big win, lads.
A slow goal kick. That's all you need. A slow goal kick up there. Either just pass it out or just pump it up there. Just
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
come on. Here we go. It's gonna be. You're gonna have to hold on to it, lads, a little bit longer. Free kick, West Ham. That's it. That's good. We've won this. We have won this. We've won this. Souček got a push in the back there on the right hand wing. So that's just going to wind down the clock. Fine. Yes.
Yes.
Get the players.
Time.
There we go.
Yes. Brilliant, lads. Absolutely brilliant. West Ham 3, Chelsea 2. Fantastic result.
I'm still watching this. Hold on, what are we doing? I'm still watching it.
Yeah, well, he was cheating. He was watching the other screen.
Who?
You.
No, the comment came in.
Well, he's still playing on my screen.
Yeah, that with the.
I'm still watching the game.
It's
So
over.
am I.
It's over.
For all we know, they might score another goal. That's a win. Look at. Did you see Declan jumping up there in the middle of the pitch? Look at what it means to the team.
Yes, Ogbonna coming off. Look, that's intensity.
Brilliant.
Massive win.
Yeah.
3-2 West Ham should have been 4-2 West Ham. Listen, if you are tuning into us right now, very soon we're coming on to you live with a review of the game. So make sure you tune back in to our show for a review.
They fly so high, nearly reach the sky.
Who thought they
And
would
like my dreams, they fade and die.
For
you always hiding. Look everywhere. Oh, something's gone wrong.
Glowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Thank you all for watching. I hope it was worthwhile.
Oh, that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Guys, get yourself a drink. Alf, are you coming back for the review? Did you say you're not?
No, I'm going to have to say my goodbyes, everybody.
Right,
But
cool.
thanks very much.
Thanks for again
Cheers,
for
Alf.
joining us.
And thanks very much to all you guys for watching as well. Don't forget to subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. And leave comments. And don't forget to join the review after.
Stel, go and get yourself a drink, mate. We'll get ourselves set up and ready for the review. We'll get Nigel on as well. If you're watching, we'll have Nigel on for the review and we'll get chatting away. West Ham have moved up to 16th place with 30 points. We're 3 points adrift of the bottom three with a better goal difference of 6 goals. So West Ham have moved up to 16th, 3 points from Brighton. And yeah.
Brilliant.
Cool. So,
right. Up the hammers.
come on, you Irons. See you soon.
See ya, bye.